Hey guys, it's Jordan. I wanted to give you guys a behind the scene look at a photo shoot that I had at my studio, and I also want to give you guys some simple tips to help you the next time you're taking pictures. I start almost every photo shoot out by turning on the air, letting it cool down so that when you're taking pictures you don't get tired, unless it's a baby. If it's a baby, I always turn it up. Babies do best when they're warm. I also always try and spray before my customer comes, whether that be disinfectant or just a scented spray. For this photo shoot, I was doing it a few different setups, a few different places, so I did know that I was going to need extra lighting right off the bat, so that's the first thing that I got out and got set up. Learn from me, I do not recommend wrapping your cord around your lighting like that, but these are just some regular kind of cheap lights from Amazon that I just use on a case-by-case basis. They aren't my everyday lights, and those aren't the bulbs that came with it. I accidentally shattered the bulbs that came with it, so I'm just using a regular bulb, but it works perfectly fine for what I need it for. I always make sure every shoot I have a bottle of water with me, of course, and I always try and bring a Bluetooth speaker to use to help any type of nervousness that the person may have or to help any awkward silences that there may be during the shoot. This shoot was with my best friend, so of course it was a lot more chill and a lot less rush. We weren't on any type of time limit. Otherwise, if it was a real shoot, I probably would have already had my lighting, my setup already done so that I wasn't wasting time doing that. I would have already had my camera out the bag, but since this was just with my best friend, we were able to take our time and I was able to just kind of set up as I went. I do prefer a much smaller, more compact camera bag. I just really keep my camera, my lenses, my flash extension, my memory cards, and my batteries in there. Since I do have a studio, I do have the luxury of keeping most of my equipment at the studio, so I really only have to travel with the absolute most important things. We did have a plan for this shoot and we knew we didn't want many props. We just tried the little TikTok thing where you put like eyeshadow shimmer with baby oil to put on your body. It worked pretty good, but definitely not the best. I also had a small crown that I wanted her to wear, but like I said, not many props, not many things, just kind of simple photos. As you can see, these first couple pictures, I'm really just trying to adjust my lighting. I always try and tell my model that the first pictures are for them to get comfortable behind the camera and me to get all my settings right. Everywhere you shoot is all different lighting, all different settings. So the first pictures are always kind of dedicated to getting it right. During this, you'll see me stopping and looking at the camera a lot and also showing my best friend the camera. I'm literally only doing that because it's my best friend. If it was a normal customer, I normally don't show my camera. I normally kind of keep the pictures to myself until they're edited, but I know if I show my best friend, she'll see what she's looking like and she'll know what to change. I absolutely love pictures where the photographer is level with the model. I absolutely love those type of pictures. Those are my favorite type of pictures by far. So I always try and get very level. If my model is sitting down, I try to sit down with them. As you can see, I'm also kind of explaining to my friend about like rolling your shoulders back and not having your hands looking like robot hands. Things like that that just are simple changes that can help a picture a lot. I wanted to add, I very rarely use my camera's flash, as you can see I'm using right now. I normally use my flash extension, natural lighting, or like a softbox, an umbrella light, something like that. I wanted to use natural light for these photos, but there was a lot of traffic going on outside that window, so we had to keep the window shut, but the picture still turned out great. For the second part of the pictures, they were in the main part of my studio, and I did choose to use a chair, which is an object, and I always try and take pictures of the object before I add the subject. From this angle, the backdrop we have in here looks really small, but in reality, it's very big and extremely high. I love that. You will get the full subject into the picture without the backdrop being too low or without having to worry about anything, and I absolutely love that about these bigger backdrops. For anyone that I'm shooting, I always try and show the person the actual pose I want them to do, not just tell them. I feel like when I tell them, it may not be right and it can kind of waste time. So showing them, they can see exactly what you do and they can do exactly that. My backdrop had a bit of a wrinkle in it, and so I took the time to fix that because it'll save me so much time later. I think when you're taking pictures, it's so important to look at not just the subject, but the whole entire picture so that when you do put them on your computer later or whatever you use to edit, you don't have to waste time fixing small things that could have been fixed at the shoot. And here are some of the results from the shoot. I always make sure to clean up after every single shoot, and I also, with everything that has been going on, have been disinfecting after every single shoot. I normally have a couple shoots a week, so it's important for me to keep everything clean or else I can end up with a big mess. I also walk back through the studio a few times, just picking up any extra clutter that I may see or any things I may have left out so that the next time I have a shoot, I don't have to worry about it. That's all, folks. Pretty simple, pretty easy, and lots of fun. Thank you all so much for watching this video. See you next time.